Court 2, number 0, Damian.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Jimmy Butler.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now Golden State's starting five. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Jackson is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Prince in at the small forward. The three-point shot, so important in today's NBA and a major part of the game plan, Greg, for both of these teams.
And we can expect to see a high volume of shots from beyond the arc in this one. I'm looking for whichever squad is able to create more havoc and throw the opposing shooters off their rhythm.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Damian Lillard. Puts up a deep three, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Back to Lillard. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Hield the pass to Green. Outside Butler. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Hield with a screen on Lillard. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. Prince outside. And here's Jackson. Lopez outside. Lillard with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Here's Prince, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Now Curry. In the game against Chicago, very impressive. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Again, Curry missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson kicks to Lillard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Green, the pass to Butler. Back to Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Draymond did a good job of getting some space there and rooting himself to collect.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
It's time for the bandstand. If you see yourself on a big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move.
checked in for Prince. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the Bucks. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And I think for the Bucks, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
Now here's Kuzma. This game he had 13. And again, the Bucks miss. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Lopez with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Warriors leading by 3. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's Jackson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Kuzma. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket. 10 points for Stephen Curry.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Lillard. It's a 5-point game. Outside Jackson. Back to Lillard. Lopez, a screen on Curry. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Lillard missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Hield sets the pick for Green. And it's off from three-point range. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the 76ers. And Lillard kicks to Portis. There's Lopez with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hield. From outside the arc. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Now here's Jackson. Lillard with it. 43 points out last game. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Lillard finding a way, even there amongst the trees.
.103 left in the first. And here is Curry. He's got 10. Pass to post. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Portis, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 7 points.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Outside, Green. Pass to post. Curry with it. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Right at the free throw line. That shot is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Warriors leading by 3. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Payton is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. Here's Podziemski. Defended by Trent. Bucket is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Porter. Prince outside. Here's Trent. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Now Porter after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Trent outside. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Podziemski. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Porter.
Good to see KPJ not afraid of that mid-range. Hitting those can really open up other parts of your game.
Jackson Davis finds Moody. Outside Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Green is checked in for Milwaukee. So a moment now to see the story for Stephen Curry.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Sims, the pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sims, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Warriors leading by 4. And Brent, the Bucks last season fouling out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs. And these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
And here is Green following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. To the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Trent.
Well, if you're not outside, you got to be inside. Nice touch by Gary Trent Jr.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Pass to Jackson Davis. Baseline try. Hield can't hit. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. It's not going to go for him.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Free throw good, Pajemski. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
That one misses. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on that one.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
The Bucks shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting you know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes here for the Bucks. Javi Portis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince comes in for Green, and it's Jackson in for Trent. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Lillard. He's got 10. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Simply one of the best guards of this generation. Lillard lighting it up here.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. From downtown, rebound Milwaukee. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Heel bounce pass. Green, the screen, inside, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
55 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Lillard kicks to Portis. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Butler. He had 25 points last game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Portis. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. Stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Your attention to second court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really that wax he put on his head. Oh, my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
I've had some nights in my time. Nights when you feel like everything is going in. You know what I mean, Shaq? I think Steph has that feeling all the time.
Yeah, the example he sets is a very high bar.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Warriors leading by 7. They've got Taurean Prince. Portis is out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Jackson. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. It's Curry outside. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Prince looking around. Pass to Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Lopez has got the first basket of the second half here for the Bucks. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Three-pointer, Butler. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Bucks trail by 5. Prince in the post. Defended by Butler. Here's Lopez. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Green. Butler with the ball. Curry kicks to Hield. Traps in the tray. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Three-pointer, Lillard. The rebound by Post. Post has got his 5th rebound in this one. Green, the pass to Curry. Here's Post. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses. On the floor, in the locker room, he really truly sets the standard.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Post. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, Brook Lopez has been lacing them up in the NBA since the 2008 NBA draft and has such an incredible understanding of the game, earning a PhD in basketball with all the years behind him.
Now here's Butler. 5 points in the game. Butler on the attack.
Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Here's Lillard. Lopez outside. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, one of the rare players in the league that after the age of 30, that ripe old age, Brook Lopez got better.
Pass to Butler. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks trail by 5. Prince outside. And here is Portis. Jackson Davis defending. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We see it night in and night out. There are moments in the game where Portis becomes a load to defend.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Trent's checked in for Jackson. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Lillard. And Portis drains both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. Pass to Jackson Davis. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 3. Prince outside. There's Porter at the 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. The Warriors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those 2 guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. In third, the Warriors.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Right side, Porter. Trent finds Porter. Over Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Porter.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
Pass to post. Now Butler. Now here's Curry. Pocket 6. Hield with a screen on Porter. Curry passes to Butler. From outside, off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Porter looking it over. Outside Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Portis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Bobby Portis. Hield sets the pick for Curry. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Kuzma kicks to Porter. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 3. Down low, pass to Hield. Golden State moving the ball around. Butler with the ball, guarded by Kuzma. Hield with a screen on Kuzma. From the line, here's Butler. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now Kuzma. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. No good with the triple. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Trace Jackson Davis out there with Peyton, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
No good on the free throw. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
A great job by Payton, just seeing the floor and then making the play for someone else.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Pass to Kuzma. He lobs it up.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
From Kyle Kuzma.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It'll be just the 5th of this long 7-game road trip. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Curry crashes inside.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Porter with it. Outside, Green. Pass to Sims. Kuzma outside. The rebound by Payton. Warriors leading by 6. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. The first one falls. Fields checked in for Golden State. Jackson Davis hits them both. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Porter. Pass to Sims. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. And here is Green. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hield outside. To the inside. Porter against Curry. Here is Podziemski. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Green dishes to Porter. Trent outside. Pass to Porter. Kuzma right side. And he lays it straight in.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Podziemski with it. Now here's Curry. Hield with it. It's up a 3. And that one is off. On deep, Trent trains it from beyond the arc. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
And we know how much Trent Jr. loves to shoot it from deep.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately.
and the dancer.
Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Healed the pass to Butler. Here's Post. Back to Butler. There's Green with the three. And the Warriors miss again. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Lillard. Lopez outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The layup off target. Curry looking it over. Here's Post. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Outside Portis. Jackson kicks to Prince. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
No good on that one.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And the second free throw, good. Now Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 19 points.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Curry with it. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Curry dishes to Hield. A rebound by the Bucks. Jackson passes to Lillard. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Butler. Hield with a screen on Prince. Hield outside. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here are the Warriors now. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Lillard against Curry. A 3. That one misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard.
One shot.
One shot.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Butler passes to Hield. Sinks the triple. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Butler missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Portis finds Jackson. That 3 off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over. We were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.